All right, so now we're going to start to add some of the facial expressions like eye blinks and different things like that. So when the eyes blink, we use the controller here. I'm just going to go and switch to a two-sided. I can always go two panes side by side. Choose one, for right now, let's say perspective, and then on the right, let's actually go to a orthographic front. Now, if you have a movie camera, you can actually go in or face cam, which we covered a few weeks ago. But you can actually go to a either the movie cam or let's go to the face cam. And we see, oh no, it's all messed up. So I'm going to turn off joints. I'm going to press 6 so I can see the textures. And then on the right side, I'm going to go to, let's just go to a perspective view so I can go to her controls and be able to access them. See, so we can actually control the eyes. So the first thing we'll do is an eye blink.
Now I'm losing
Now
him.
what I'm going to do is I'm just going to key an eye blink that I can then copy to whenever I want the eye to blink and then just change it uh, so it's faster or slower when I need it. So to have that, let's say I'm going to go, let's zoom in. So on frame, let's start off at 0. I'll just put it here. Right? So I want a starting key where I actually key the eyes open. And we haven't done making the eyes move yet or keyed that yet. I'm just making them blink. And I'm going to go 2 frames. And I'm going to close them. As you can see, pulling them here. Set a key. Now what I might do is go 2 more frames, set a key with them closed again, and then open them back up. So if I go back to the original one and middle mouse drag over to 6 and press S, now we have this blink. Now that's a pretty fast blink. So if I want it to be slower, I shift select, and then just drag to make it last longer. Remember, right click, snap. Now let's see what that looks like.
Now I'm
That's a
losing.
little bit better. These hold frames, because they're the same, is what keeps the eyes closed.
Now I'm losing.
Now that I have those, I can paste them wherever I want. I can just select them, right click, copy. And now let's go to the movie cam. Or maybe I'll put one right here, paste, connect. Maybe I'm going to put it right here, paste, connect. Increase that. So these are my eye blinks. Let's see.
Now I'm losing him.
Let's rewind, play.
Now I'm losing him. What do I do? What do I do?
Now, one thing to note is that usually when people start to turn, an interesting thing happens. So oftentimes, let's go to, let's just make a new perspective cam because I got this one. Or I suppose, let's see, I'd have to remember front view. Yeah, let's try a orthographic side. That's kind of backwards. So I'll just hold down the space bar. Let's say left. There we go. So I'm on the left view so I can see this. And this one, I'm going to go to perspective. And I'm going to go so I can see from here where what she's doing.
I'm losing him.
Now, right here, I'm going to paste those keys again. And what happens is, now I'm going to go to the eyes during those keys. Now, this one is set here between 115 and 125. The eyes, I can key, we could see looking around here. So I always need to start with a starting position. So it starts at 115. So right here, do you notice, right here is where the eyes close. So I'm going to key the eyes. And then here, I'm going to move them over. So if I zoom in, this is what we have. We move our eyes often while we are blinking or our eyes are closed. So our eyes are open, we close, we move our eyes to the side, and then when the eyelids open up, then they are looking. Open, looking straight, closed, move the eyes. Now she's looking to the side. So now if I go back, let's go back to the movie cam. So let's say right about here, we could see she's kind of looking, let's say to her right there, and that looks a lot more like she is looking at the character here. And now we just have to fixate it so that the character, she's looking or appears to be looking at the character itself. Then you see the eyes start to straighten up. This is why the camera shot is important, because I want it to appear that she's looking at, set a key, this character. And we can see that looks a lot more realistic now. And maybe right here we'll kind of lift our eyes up. Now over here, I want her to look back. So I'll just middle mouse drag to get it close and set. Remember, middle mouse drag keeps in that position and it'll key whatever is set. So let's see.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Wow.
And lift the eyes up a little bit like there. Set a key.
What are you talking about?
See that? So now we get it, and it's looking a lot more smooth while she's doing this. And then here is where we go back to the eyelids. And I might even paste in those keys.
What are you talking about?
And right before she does that lunge, or as she's doing it,
You are Elastigirl!
and we'll paste right in here.
You are Elastigirl!
And so let's see what that looks like. But you can see what we're doing is we're just going in and we are kind of bouncing back and forth and adding the eyes, and then we'll also go back and start to add the expressions. Because if we've got our block out really strong, we've done several passes, now I can go in, I can shift weight, I can change the facial expression, I can start to offset hands. So let's see.
You are Elastic!
Let's rewind.
Now I'm losing him. What do I do? What do I do?
What are you talking about? You are Elastigirl! My God, pull yourself together!
And we can see that's not looking too bad. So I can always go back. I can make adjustments. Once again, we'll key the eye here. And then over here, we key it. And I'm thinking right here, let's move the eyes back a little bit. Set a key, and I do not have the character set while I'm doing these on. I'm just keying the individuals.
I'm losing him.
What are you talking about? You are Elastigirl! My God!
And this is a great way that I can start to add.
You are Elastigirl!
And just start to pass. So you notice I'm just doing bit by bit. I'm not trying to get everything down. And I'm like lowering it. Now I can go back in and say, all right, now let's see what I can do with the emotions and stuff like that. And decide like, oh, while she's saying this, what should her brows be like? If you ever get confused, just zero it back out. But we can see we can kind of play with the emotions here. But just remember, anytime you do this, we have to start with where maybe we'll go here. And our eyebrows kind of lift up.
What are you talking about?
And then right here, she gets mad.
You are Elastigirl!
She's angry.
What are you talking about? You are Elastigirl!
She looks. Oops, let's do this one. She goes back to me. Let's see. And last check, go.
Now I'm losing him. What do I do? What do I do?
What are you talking about? You are Elastigirl! My God, pull yourself together! What were you doing?
And now we're getting all that little range of emotion in those eyes.
Now I'm losing him. What do I do? What do I do?
What are you talking about? You are Elastigirl! My God, pull yourself together! What were you doing?
And now we're getting that nice range. Passes, 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 going more and more into detail. And that's the way you do it. So I can't wait to see where you're at. You should have a few passes these last few weeks. Get those passes done so you can get to the details. Do not have your character stiff.
You are Elastigirl!